Right, hello lads and lasses, and welcome back to Boys Down Under, where Giorgios Giakoumakis is an absolute hero and has surely proven wrong every single doubter he had. And I would like to take this opportunity, before we go into anything further, to say that I completely redact any statement I've ever made that has made a negative impact on Giorgios Giakoumakis, and anything negative I've ever said of him, I wish to redact. But before we go any further though, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you are enjoying the content, the best way to help support the channel is by subscribing. You know, it's no secret. So if you guys are enjoying these videos, please remember to do that, or consider doing that. And without further ado, let's get into it. So, mind the gap, why don't you? You know, it's funny how quickly a month of football can go. On the 18th of January, as the Greek Freak refers to them, they had a 6-point lead. You know, at the top of the table, they were coming out of the winter break, and it appeared as if it was going to take a Herculean effort for Celtic to take back top spot. Exactly 1 month and a couple days later, the lead has not only been lost, but now Celtic have a 3-point lead at the top of the table, and all it took was 6 matches in the Scottish Premiership. A Herculean effort, if I do say so myself, but they beat Borussia Dortmund 4-2. Oh no, please give me a break. Have fun making it to the next round of, you know, the Europa League, and then getting knocked out by West Ham United, and then, you know, I would much rather win the competition that guarantees, that cements a spot in the Champions League group stages. You know, have fun winning the Europa League, because it ain't gonna happen. The much more realistic thing is that Celtic win the league. And I think after today, a lot can change, but a lot of things also look very, very good at the moment. But enough of that. We can save that for another video. So the game went as every Celtic game goes against the lower tier oppositions. You know, we hold the bulk of possession, millions of opportunities created, but then we concede shitty set piece goals. And, you know, this time the story began with Dundee scoring a shitty set piece goal. That they forever haunt Celtic, those set pieces. I don't know why, but they always go in against us. You know, after 25 minutes, constant pressure. So many deflected crosses, so many crosses that were too big or too small. One corner kick is all it took, and Dundee found themselves 1-0 ahead. But, you know, it didn't crumble like it would in previous seasons. We kept our heads up, we kept on pushing, and just trying to get something in the back of the net, anything to equalise and send us back to level terms. But like I said, crosses were getting blocked, or they were too small, or they were too large. Nothing was working for us. Then under 10 minutes later, a loose ball in the box. Giorgios Giakoumakis doing an 180-degree half volley powers it with such ferocity. Past Lawler in goals, and we went back to even Stevens, and GG was off the mark. You know, you could tell that goal meant a lot to him, and it was great to see. But then, not even like 2 minutes later, Maida misses the mark again. Somehow he got his feet stuck. Really hope that went in, but, you know, we were still at even Stevens, and within 5 minutes of equalising the game, the Greek Freak steps up again, claiming a rebound off the goalkeeper, powering in from just under 2 metres away, showing an incredible amount of strength to shove off the Dundee defender on him. Then we got denied a clear and obvious penalty. I don't know how. From every single angle you look at it, it is a clear and obvious penalty. I don't know what the referee was looking at, but, you know, clear and obvious penalty. He got dutzed. He got barged over. Not even looking at the ball was the Dundee defender. How the linesman didn't see it, I have no clue. But, you know, we went into half-time. After conceding an early goal, we went into the break 2-1 up, and I think that was the best thing for us in that, you know, we went down early, heads didn't drop though, and we found a lead and we had into the break. And, you know, you sort of thought to yourself, well, I thought to myself, well, this is Dundee, you know. Every time we've played Dundee, once we go ahead, we don't go back down. And you thought they wouldn't have any fight, you know. They thought it would just be clear sails from here on in, proper and ball game management. But Celtic were pushing for a third and we're holding the possession, and it seemed to be coming to fruition and it seemed to be just another typical Celtic second half. However, on the hour mark, the most common of Celtic goals to concede, the long free kick from the sideline. It haunts us year after year, match after match. Yet again, we concede from it, and seriously, I think teams literally perfect that sort of free kick just to score them against us. It's so common, I swear. Maybe it's just because we never concede from open play, but that's just how it goes nowadays. And look, you know, Dundee did just that. They scored a great set piece. You know, Starfelt really at fault for that one. Didn't jump up high enough. And you thought, Celtic, good old Celtic. Gonna drop the opportunity to go 3 points ahead, but you know, it's all right because we're gonna maintain our 1 point lead, and it was just, you know, typical Celtic. That's all it is. But yet again, the mentality Ange has instilled into this team, our heads did not drop, and we kept on pushing. You know, Jota had an incredible goal denied. Really was hoping that wasn't offside, but you know, it is what it is. Also, I'm very sorry if you can hear the mower. We've got a mower going. Okay, we've got a mower going. I live on a farm technically, so that's great. I apologize for that. And you know, first, you know, where was I? I've completely lost my train of thought. But you know, Jota's goal ruled out for offside, but then with 5 minutes of play left, the Greek freak, Giorgios Giakoumakis, what more can I say about him? He scores a hat-trick, he takes home the match ball. He is the second player this season to score a hat-trick against Dundee. Take a bow, my friend, you deserve it. You saved Celtic. You know, I can't say much more than that. You were incredible. We won the game because of you. I'm just handing all the plaudits to you right now. You know, take a bow. Celtic 3, Dundee 2. The gap goes to 3 points ahead. You love to see it. And what can we take away from this match? First, let's go with the lineup. And it's clear while Kyogo is gone that GG has to be the starting striker. And it is also very clear that Rio Hatate has to start in the midfield. You know, both players, they were absentees from the Bodo lineup, and GG's presence in the box is unmatched in this Celtic team right now. It is unmissable, and his work off the ball as well is absolutely superb. Same goes for Rio Hatate. You know, off the ball he is everywhere, and on the ball he is absolutely everywhere. You know, what they bring to this team is a lot of energy and a lot of options going forward. So we need them starting against Bodo, and there's a lot of players we need starting against Bodo, but those two were very clear absentees that I thought should have started the match from the get-go. And look, secondly, I would want to talk about the set pieces, but it's not really anything new, is it? You know, we know Celtic are absolutely terrible from set pieces. You know, I think it's something we need to get better at, and it's something we need to be specifically training those sort of set pieces. I'm sure we're doing it, but I don't know why we can't defend them in match. You know, it's really poor from Starfelt for that second goal, how he could not jump up high enough. You know, I know it's hard, okay? It's going to be hard defending a set piece when you're facing your own goal, but you should have enough quality being a professional centre-back playing at Celtic. You should have the quality to be able to deflect that away and jump up high enough. It was a poor effort from him, but you know, it is what it is. It's nothing, it didn't cost us the game. You know, the first corner as well, O'Reilly and Rio should have done better there, put their bodies on the line. It didn't cost us the game. I fear the day when it does cost us the game, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna ramble on about it because, you know, it's not as if it's an issue, but it isn't an issue that's costing us games yet. When it does start costing us games, then it becomes an issue, like it did last season. But this year, we've got the mentality and the fight and the drive to win matches, even when we're conceding shitty set piece goals, which leads me into my third and final point, that the mentality the Celtic team has is that we always win. Well, we always find a way to win, you know. In every single face of adversity we face, in all of the adversity we face, we always seem to find a way to win, which is the best thing, and it's the only thing you can ask for from your football club. And you know, it's a champions mentality that we have, and it's a mentality that would be very suited to the Champions League next season, if you get my drift. But anyways, you know, one goal down, you know, under Lennon last year, we would have dropped, you know, let the game go as a 1-0 loss. We would have maybe found an equaliser, but we wouldn't have won the match. You know, if we concede under Lennon, we lose the game, or we don't get all 3 points. But now under Ange, we go 1-0 down, we win the match. You know, it's a completely different mentality to what we had last season. It shows the levels Ange has got this team playing at. We dig deep, we find results. And if we keep on finding results, we keep on digging deep, I have no doubt in my mind we will win the league this year. Because if we win every match from here on in, Rangers can't catch up to us. It's as simple as that. Obviously, that's unrealistic. However, you know, it's just hope. Just as long as we keep winning, as long as we find a way to win, we will be right. And, you know, today's game, you know, Giakoumakis was the hero, but the whole Celtic team, we found a way to win. You know, and he was the hero, Giakoumakis. He is the poster boy. He takes home the match ball, the champagne, and it's full credit, plaudits to him. I'm going to have a video up about him tomorrow, so I'm not going to, you know, praise him too much now because I'm going to save that for then. But yeah, no, look, it's just another game where we add to the list of games where we always find a way to win, you know. I could go on for days listing them all so far this season, but I'm sure that would bore you all. So, yeah, that is all from me. But do remember, as you are boarding the Celtic train, please do remember to mind the gap as you board the train. And remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, hail, hail.